All right, so I do got a kind of fun one for you here today. Gift code, two of the topics that I need you to hear regarding saving some currency and using some currency in order to obviously push your account and be ready for what's to come and prep for that, if you were to say. First thing, new to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. I want to make this abundantly clear. When I title this, I'll try to title this in such a way so you are aware. There is a gift code that is active that's been reactivated. This is a gift code that originally I never covered. It was pinged right about, and then 3 minutes later, the code was expired. So by the time I got to cover it 2 years ago, it was dead, and I never got to cover it. Apparently, they've reactivated the code. So if you were a person 2 years ago or a year ago, I think it's 2 years ago, right? During Modernia, if you were a person 2 years ago where you were able to redeem this code within 5 minutes, you have this code. So there's a few, probably 100 of you, or maybe 1,000 of you that exist that have redeemed this code already, and you guys can't use this code. But to the majority of people, you don't have this code active, okay? So again, I will make this clear because I'm gonna get cooked by some people being like, oh my god, waste of a code, I already redeemed it. Some of you may have redeemed this code, because again, if you were super fast, you redeemed this code back then. But they've now reactivated the code for this year called Nikkei New Year. It is now active. It's now working. I will still say run fast because you may not have redeemed it, right? And most of you may not have redeemed it. I never redeemed it. So again, I am very fast at most of the things I do. I never got to redeem it because this code expired in 3 minutes. As you can see, it gives you 100 gems. I just tried redeeming it. I redeemed it beforehand. I'm like, wait a second, what happened here? I know I saw this code before. I did see this code before. It gives you 100 gems. You can also verify it was just redeemed. It says 29 days. This was redeemed 10 days ago when DevNotes came out. That's why it says 20 days. Codes, I mean, it means it's fact-checked proof right here. I just redeemed it. So the code is reactivated and it's now working again. If you were fast, right? This code released with a code, just so you know, this code released with a code called Nikkei Modernia. That's how old this code is, all right? It was for 5 minutes 2 years ago when the game was much smaller, okay? Most of you don't have this code. And if you do, give yourself a pat on the back and just call if you redeem this code, just say like down below, I did it. I'm a winner. Just say it, bro. Like at that point, you are a winner. You deserve an award. That means like you're that quick to redeem a code. You're faster than like majority of people out there. So congrats to you. And you're also OG. So if you have redeemed this code, it was only active 2 years ago. So to anybody who redeemed it, guess what? Congratulations, you're OG. I guess I'm a fraud of an OG now because first I wasn't there fast enough, but I was there last year, so I don't have proof. You guys can all cook me in the comments now. That's literally it. I don't know what else to say. Like, dude, you have to be like actually insanely fast if you redeem this, but it's now active. Try it out. See what happens. Nikkei New Year has been reactivated for most of you. There is a chance you may have redeemed it. Please don't get mad at me. I'm doing this for the other like 20,000, 30, well, I don't know, 50,000, whoever, however many people find out about this code, I'm doing it for them because there's a lot of you who didn't play during Modernia and a lot of you who didn't redeem this code 2 years ago. Moving on to topic number 2, now that that's out the way, I know people are going to be like, dude, I have this code, what are you doing? A lot of you might not. If I don't have it, a lot of you might not have it, okay? I never covered it because I would have redeemed it. I literally redeem every code in every video, so there is that, but moving forward, when it comes to do this now and everything else associated, make sure that you guys are spending all of your recruit tickets right now. If you are somebody who has a lot of characters not active, you'll understand this in a second, but basically speaking, up and coming, okay, we are going to have what? We are going to have a potential chance to pick up a free SSR character. Last year, you had an SSR selector. If you want to wait till the very last second, wait to the stream. See what happens on the 23rd. But once you have that announcement on the 23rd, I want you, and if again, we do have a confirmed selector, I want you to spend all your tickets over here to pick up whatever you possibly can when it comes to these things over here. For example, there's a lot of characters I don't own in the Tetra category. I want you to make sure update your entire wish list and summon on your wish list. Remember, there is no character being added to this wishlist function for another like 3 months. You have to realize that. Because think about it, you're not going to get Christmas on here. You're not going to get the next Pilgrim on here. You are not going to get anything most likely from January into February into potentially March. Around when the Maid update happens is when they choose to update the banner and put everything together. Because it's not like let's say after this is K. Let's say after K it's Vesti. Let's say that those are the 2 characters. Now, those 2 characters don't release until the next 3-week banner, 3-week update. So you're waiting potentially. So January 14th or January 21st is when that ends the entire Pilgrim thing. So 2 weeks, then 2 more weeks, then 3 weeks most likely or sorry, 2 more weeks than 3 weeks, you have plenty of time. It's a very long time till this gets updated again. So if you would like to, the best chance now is to update your entire wish list, get everything on there that you don't own, then summon, okay? Why are you summoning? Because again, let's say I pull, when I do this entire thing here, I pull Ein, I pull Quincy, and I pull Phantom. Now, when it comes to that selector I get, I'll just pick Rouge because I'm ready for Rouge. Last year, the selector was very big. A lot of players could finish up the Bunny duo, the Schoolgirl duo, or whatever. This year, there's a lot of great pickups, whether it be Ein, whether it be Rouge, whether it be Flora, whether it be whatever, Alice Bunny. Whatever it might be, there's a lot of great pickups you can go for. So make sure to at least dwindle down the entire list of things you have, and then go for the big thing afterwards. That's what you want to do right now. And again, this banner's not getting updated for a while, so every ounce of currency you have, dump it into the banner up until when? The end of this Christmas banner, or even the end of Pilgrims, whenever the next Pilgrim is, end of that, which is the 21st of January. So do that entire process, finish it up entirely, and then start saving again. If you already own everyone, minus like 1 or 2, then you do not listen to my advice here. If you own most of the roster and you don't give a damn right now, you can save that again for up-and-coming characters. That's again fine. For me, I have a lot of characters to pull. I need to pull. For anybody who's like 5 or 6 or 7 characters down and they want multiple characters from that selector, like they have to now choose between Rouge, Alice, and Ein. If you're that person, then summon and see if you can pull one of them so that you can make your selection a little bit easier and less stressful, right? Make that clear. Beyond that, you also want to save your gems. You want to be able to go into the entire update with 6.6k gems in case they run the exact same event. The last event required 6.6k, right? 6,600 diamonds in order for you to buy the selector. It was a step-up banner that was active, and again, you had to do 4 separate multis. A discount multi for like 100 gems, or sorry, a discount single for 100 gems. Then it was like 1,000, then 2,000, then 3,000. Slowly, it increased the cost, but you had to put that in, okay? Also, make it clear you are doing technically 3 multis in a single into a banner. There is a chance you might pull one of the characters you're also looking for via that. So don't full send, don't commit to like whatever. Just wait, see how everything works. If a selector gets announced, plan what you want to do with your blue currency, your blue summons here. If you want to summon, do it. I'm 1 billion% summoning. All right, if you're wondering, I am 1 billion% summoning because I do have a lot. I have to update this as well, and I have a lot of characters to put in here. I'm pretty sure this is saved because a wishlist guide I made a while ago. I think that's why this is saved here. But I have a lot that I have to add in here. I have a lot of unknown characters. So my goal, add them in, summon, then use my selector. That's the best way. Make sure to have 6,600 saved in time for what's to come. Finish up Soul Raid. They'll give you a bunch of gems here. The mini game over here, whatever else over here as well. Push Tribe Tower and everything you can. Just have gems saved, okay? Do not, like, spam your gems right now. I know it's a bad time to say that, especially with Christmas active and everything, and just off of a double pilgrim, but hey, this gift code could give you 100. Save those 100, you know? Save the 100 and be ready for what's to come up and coming, right? But again, there was a selector. It was operating last year. Let's see if they change the selector this year. Maybe it's a full-blown free selector and no gems required. All I did was make you save 2 gems, or 2 multis. But let's see. Maybe they change it. I can't confirm. Want to make that clear. So farm up the gems, use your summons, and update your wish list. And Flora is now out also, so put her on there if you want her. And that's pretty much it. So 2030, you'll have the answer. If there is a selector, move on it accordingly. Okay? Redeem the gift code. Nick A New Year, brand new code. Again, could be that you may have redeemed it, but I never did, so I never covered it, meaning most of you might not have it. Because again, I covered every code in this channel. And if I don't have it, somehow this went under the radar.